comes on his way, he put the question, is it real or it is not? And the Gnana Yogi understands that everything which is transient or having or undergoing changes cannot be real. So what would be real? That is the question. The real must be something which is eternal, which is always there. What is that? And is the body real? Body comes into being, existing, and withdrawing. As it is undergoing this process, it is not permanent. That which is not permanent cannot be considered as real. This is the test in Gnana Yoga. He goes on inquiring. Am I the body? Is my body real? And go on questioning this, and then finally arriving at a conclusion that this body is a transient phenomenon which is not permanent, and so it cannot be real. Then he deepens the question. This is the system of Gnana Yoga. He deepens the question. Are my senses real? Because with these senses, we make use for gathering information. And in sleep, the senses are put off. But still we are alive. Are the senses real? They come and go. They become active and they become defunct. So that which undergoes this kind of impermanence cannot be considered as real. So he deepens this question. Is my mind real? Mind is always in a state of flux. When you are sleeping, it is not there. It comes and goes. Sometimes the mind is working. In sleep, the conscious part of the mind is put off. So if that being the case, how can the mind be real? So everything that a person sees with the impermanent mind, how can it be permanent? It must not be. He goes on inquiring like this. Is the body real? Is the senses are real? The sense organs are real? The mind is real? By constant questioning, he comes to the realization that none of these are real. Then the intellect. Is the intellect real? Intellect is the discriminative intelligence which comes and goes. There is a question, the intelligence comes into play and it discriminates between right and wrong, and then it is not working at all. When once it finishes its duty, it is not working. So how can it be real? And he inquires further. His inquiry deepens and deepens to the very deep core. He asks, my ego, am I the ego? Is the ego real? Ego is the enjoyer and sufferer. The same is the case as all the rest of these things which we put under question. Whether the ego is real, ego is the enjoyer and sufferer. And you enjoy sometimes, you suffer sometimes, sometimes you are not. So is it real? So finally go on questioning and the answer comes, maybe not. It is not real because it is not undergoing the test of reality, which is permanence. And am I the person whom I think I am? And is that I am is real? Which is called the chith in Sanskrit, the identified self. Is my identified self is the real? Or what is real? Or is there something beyond? In this inquiry, he come to the realization that the identified self, that means the person whom I think I am, is also not real. Then who am I? The basic inquiry leads a person to the final question, who am I? And in that question, he breaks everything and comes to the point that I am not the body, I am not the sense organs, I am not the senses, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the ego, I am not the chith, which is the identified self. Then who am I? I must be the deeper silence beyond all these things. And he come to the realization that he is the witness. The witness is unbroken. It is always here. It never comes and goes. It has no growth, no birth, no growth, no destruction. And that's me. I am the ultimate knowledge or consciousness. All the rest of the things are my illusion, created by my own mind. And when he comes to that point, his mind stops completely and he establishes himself with the highest knowledge that I am the witness. This is the very idea of Gnana Yoga. It is based on inquiry, constant inquiry. And the person meditates and then put the question and wait for the answer. The answer says no. Am I the body? No. Am I the senses? No. Am I the sense organs? No. Am I the mind? No, no. Am I the intellect? No. Am I the ego? No. Am I the chith, the identified self, the person whom I think I am? No. Then who am I? And knowledge absolute, bliss absolute, and existence absolute, and absolute, beyond all the activities, beyond birth, growth, and destruction. This is the idea of Gnana Yoga. They constantly inquire. So it is more an intellectual program. Some people are interested in doing this program. And they resort to Gnana Yoga path. Maybe not all people. Some people may be more vital in their nature that they do other yogic systems, follow the system to get into the same goal. This is the idea of Gnana. Thank you.